Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Finishing up things here on this planet here, Vulcanus. Or at least finishing up for now. We've got kind of what we want here. So we just need to get science set up to just make huge piles of it. It's already kind of making plenty. We'd have to ship it back and everything. We're kind of almost already fine. I just want to just keep on going while we're away. We can also set it up to make big old piles of the things we can only make here. That'd be nice. Just anything that requires the tungsten. Alternatively, we could just send the tungsten out. Would be another option. Load up rockets full of the stuff. That would also work. Although, it of course would take up a lot of space. Whether it'd be better to ship the ores or the plates or the resulting materials. We'd also probably need to send some calcite too. I don't think we can really make that anywhere. And there's only lava here, so everything that works with that would only work here. Lots of things to consider. But we could send some foundries back, maybe. Rock capacity 5.3 stacks. More like 0.25, but rounding, I guess. So we could send 5 foundries per rocket. It would be nice to have like the foundries and the big drills and cliff explosives for use in other places. It's just a matter of how many we're willing to send. Rocket capacity, a stack of cliff explosives. My goodness. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot here. You even need anything here? Just need explosives, barrels, and calcite. There we go. So we either need to send calcite or cliff explosives. Could always grab just piles of different stuff and bring it back. If we want to keep making more of things, we would need to keep having more of the ores and stuff. That would be the simplest way. We could compare the weight of everything required to make a thing to what it is here. In terms of rocket capacities. Really, rocket capacity 20? Seems like a small amount, just 1 stack per rocket. I mean, that's similar to other things. Yep, 1 stack of cliff explosives per rocket sent up. Sending a whole bunch of things up in the rockets also quickly uses up a bunch of materials here. If we want to send some of these, we could send a capacity of 5 artilleries. It's not like making a singular rocket is even really that bad. It can be done. Could even have everything just going into the rocket, ready to be launching up constantly. Get requests up on the space station. Also note, how is the space station doing? Everything doing fine here? Well, we're full of icy bits currently. There's too many icy bits right now. Just knock everyone out. Do we have anything in here that isn't an icy bit? It's still making some iron, so apparently it's still working. We have turned off space science though, so that is currently what that's doing. Just kind of just sending out any excess here. Definitely have these ready to put more bits on, maybe. And the ammo is doing great. It is being perfectly protected. All the single ammo belts working very nicely. So this design's worked. What if we would make quite so large of a thing if we would try to just be sending stuff between the planets? We definitely have the cargo space for it, though. That also might make us weigh more if we make a whole bunch of stuff on there. Or weight might just be the platform itself. Much heavier. At any rate, you just keep on doing what you're doing here. Just chuck all the excess rocks into space. We'll grab more. It's fine. There's a rock. Anyways. Do we need to set this up to make way more of the science here? It's definitely making some already. In the long term, do we need more of that kind of science? Metallurgic science. It's for we're gonna need for continuing artillery groupings here for making all those infinite upgrades. Cliff explosives and low density structure productivity. That's something. Rail support foundations for deep oil oceans. We need 2,000 for that. And then speed modules is 2,000. Turbines was 500. We at least bring back a good amount of this. And the other stuff that we can make here. I think we will set up at least something for making a large amount of everything. If we start sending things to do more than what we're currently asking it to do, we might need more power here. We're on steam production. It's using it. Start turning on, make stuff with the rocket and everything. That's going to get us even more required items. And just for future work here, this is already going down. So I think we will just go ahead and go and put the mining drills on this other tungsten up here. That's the dream, at least. See what we can get done with that idea. We're gonna need a lot more belts and not that much more ammo here. Well, if we want to go and destroy any more of the demolishers later, we're probably gonna want at least a bit more ammo in here. Let's fill up 2 boxes full. That's probably good. I don't imagine we need to go too much further. Yeah, just do 3 boxes. That'll be fine. In terms of gun turrets, they do kind of keep exploding, so it might be valuable to have a few more gun turrets be made. Just for potential future use here. Okay. Let's go get... I mean, we could also set things up to start trying to make the faster belts and everything here. It's technically an option. Technically an option. Don't need quite that many, probably. It's pretty far distance, though. That's fine. Alright. So we have a decent number of mining drills. I mean, if we want to send back more than this, that's not really a huge issue. We only need like 30. It'll fully compress a fast belt here. What is a good route here? If we can get it to here, that'd be fine. I mean, we could probably go a reverse thing here. I mean, we should probably get some cliff explosives. That'd just make our life easier here. Can't remove the lava still. That is still a much later situation. We can at least get the cliffs out of our way. We have the technology. Not quite that many. There you go. Alright. And I'm sure the mining drills would be slightly expensive to use, but that's fine. If we send in just 2 fast belts, that'd be plenty. Let's just start it from here. Here comes the ore. Down here. And we'll figure out exactly how we're going to make use of this much ore for things. It's at least a start, though. Okay. We can go this way. We can go this way. Go back this way. And this way. This way. this way. We can technically go underground, many of these too, so that's fine. So in theory, we don't need as many cliff explosives. It's just for more walking around, which I guess we also don't really care about too much. I don't know if we would need any more calcite or anything. Let's go through this mess of a place. Here's a spot we could use some. Cliff explosive. Cliff explosive. Oh, it's so nice. So 2,000 more of this. We're going to go straight through other deposits. It's a little bit silly. We're almost where we need to be here now. This giant mess of a place. Oh, yeah, this part here. This can get cliff exploded. The three-dimensionalness of this is questionable at best, but gets the job done. We can't go under the lava here. That will be just right about here. Okay. And it'll come from multiple directions, feed into here. Then it is a split. Alright. So a total of like 30 here. Like 10-ish on each. That'd be fine. Gets the job done. We have more than enough. Let's get in here, start placing these to try to cover as much of this as possible. Probably like out there on the lava is going to be a challenge. There's there. We technically be able to move these later in order to actually get the full coverage and everything. We put more than this, it'll be fine. We can't exactly see how far it covers. We can't get out to these ones, unfortunately. Looks about like that. It's right about in the middle between where it is and where the other one is. That basically gets the job done. And this one can be slightly further than that one, even though it doesn't need to be. Four, 5, 6. And like 7. 8. 9. 10. Might not be in a great spot for actually getting out of here. Oh, we need to bring power up here too. Well, that's going to be a process. We will leave a radar here to make sure we can actually see that it's all mining. Alright. It's all connected. Certain parts are going to get priority treatment though, so we should probably do mostly like actual splitters. There's lava there, so that's not going to work. Right, so that comes out of there. Here goes into here. It's a dream. on multiple sides here. Or something. If it works, it works. Good enough. It's all on that side, this is on some side, this on some sides. Just gets through here, and works. We have power here. It's not connected, so probably not. We'd really prefer to not have to come all the way back here again. So make sure these are just actually set up here. That'd be great. Then we got... Bring this down past all this lava to here. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, there's power lines here. We have a radar on us, yes we do. We'll just put this like in the middle of the area here. Once we actually turn on power, it'll work, probably. There's the remains of a small demolisher. Look at that. Okay. Let's get some more bits here. This is like a slightly smaller-ish vein-ish. Probably don't need as many. But just to get the total amount of mining drills going here. Okay. Wise choice. This rock's out of the way. Just a handful down here. We can technically still make use of. Even if there is a tiny bit of lava in the way. Robots. Also don't have those on. Amazing. Gets the job done here. Definitely put these on the bar. We're actually doing mining stuff. That's fine. Or just rocks in the way. I'm just gonna ignore that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more in the middle for good measure. Why not? Okay. We're definitely being less attempting to make things make sense than we do with the regular mines. We need to get maximum throughput through here. Or if we were using better belts at all. Then it would be slightly more of a concern. But it is not. So we're not. And we're not. And that's okay. There's lava in the way right there, so we can't even go that way. Slightly inconvenient. Even just the littlest chunk of lava immediately makes us have problems. Just right under that rock, that's fine. And under that rock. This is perfect. Everything about this is perfect. Not unnecessarily complicated in any way. Okay. Go to here. Go up to here to go to here. Immediately join in with another one from up this way. Let's get all the power poles connected. And connect the power poles to the other power poles. There you go. So once we have a full power grid connection here, it should probably cover them all. That's a dream, at least. Alright. And the last section up here, got some of these offshoot areas. Also cover all that. That's great. There's a spot in here we can put this? Not really. There's just enough tiny little lava pockets that nowhere here works to put the drill. I'm just going to put it over here. Another one over here. Oh, it's right in awkward positions here. This bit right here is not going to be covered. That's fine. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's put a few more here, because why not? They're doing their best. They're doing their best. Okay. Now I just need to hook all this up in a way that makes sense. Or not. Doesn't matter. Right. Just loop past a few of them. They can all hook themselves together. It just works great. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. This just comes past here. As long as enough ore just shows up, it's gonna be fine. What do we got from here? You go to here, to here, to here, to here. And part of the problem with this is, yeah, multiple signs. Don't have any, like, anything on other sides of things. Well, it's all gonna back up. It's gonna be great. So, and then through here. Why not? We'll put that on this belt. Very reasonable. Very cool. All right. We need more power poles. Which I'm done with all this. Power there. Over here. And you. And you. And you. And you. And these ones. And over here. Just needs to touch them. That's all good. Alright. Let's get the belt back through here. Which is easier said than done. These parts here even are not options. Just go around this cliff, that'd be the easiest. We got all this belt, we might as well use it. It's right through this gap here. Wild. Wild stuff out here. What a completely necessary thing we've created. That did not connect. Alright. That should all be powered, in theory. That's a dream, at least. Okay. You got the radar, which should be able to cover this whole area from there. Hopefully. I mean, it's not powered, so it'll do its best. Anyways, this now needs to connect this one to here, through this gap, and that should be the second tungsten mine. Could try to do trains and stuff, clear out a path, elevated rails or something. I don't really feel like we need to do that though. So instead, large power poles. Do your best. Big electric poles. Alright. Around this way. Making our way back down. Places them somewhere. Somewhere that works. Through here. And connected. Alright. How are we looking? Everybody got power? Looks like it. And so here comes, in theory, another nice old pile of tungsten. Got a good quantity of either side on both of these. So that's looking nice. It's also looking good. This one up here is also nice and has even more because there's more coming. Goes outside of the radar range for a smidge, but that's okay. Yeah. With all these and this other one also combined here, that should be enough easily for a nice full belt of this. Mining is also 1.04. And also there's mining productivity. Also technically a little bit more too. It's even like twice as much. We got like twice as much as we need. Unless it's only twice as much based on one side of the belt. Then we actually have the perfect amount. We'll know when it looks like it's doing okay. Well, it sure doesn't look full yet. It's good enough. It is good enough. Send in more ore down for us to use. Can't complain too much. This one down here had a good number of these. It's not like we're using all of it yet anyways, so this is pretty much what we need right here. Good stuff. Okay. So with that, we now need to set up a larger section of foundries making the metallurgic science packs. Which need the tungsten carbide, the tungsten plate, and the molten copper. So all the other steps too, of course. These just need that and iron. These also need carbon and sulfuric acid. Carbon is coal and more sulfuric acid. So we need the acid, we need coal, we need the ore, we need the molten pieces. That's pretty much it. Let's put a nice big setup over here somewhere. Let's get the ingredients going up this way at least. Coal is currently getting 2 here. We can make it go past them. Okay. Coal. I'd like to head this way. And a little bit further to actually make it work. Love it. Now we got coal over here. Amazing. Need the different molten bits up this way. Here is a pipe with molten iron. This is the pipe of molten copper. There you go. We also need calcium for any piece of this. No, just carbon. We need the sulfuric acid though. Which kind of stops here. We can send that over on the other side here probably. Be easier trying to scoot it through this side. Let's just go this way. Next to the other ones. Underground, underground. It's probably fine. Pipe. Underground. Yeah. Alright. There is sulfuric acid, coal, and the other 2 moltens, and this line. Alright. So we just make a bunch of them making each of the things. That'd be fine. Need the carbide, which needs the carbon. So we need some chemical plants, some regular guys, and some foundries. Alright. I don't really have more foundries right now. Making more foundries? Betcha. Let's make some more foundries. Always good to have. In terms of quantities, Does it really matter? Just gonna hook everything up. Last one just needs the molten copper and the rest of the things. Plates, carbide. It's like ore, it's carbon, or sulfuric acid, carbide, or iron, plate, copper, sulfuric. Yes. It's a variety of things. I don't need us to go down this way currently then. Oh yeah. First thing we need to do is make some carbon, I'd say. So we need some chemical plants. Let's make some chemical plants. I don't think we have a thing that's making chemical plants or anything. Not that we typically need too many of them. Let's start with a couple. We can see how many of each thing we need. Even if we just have them in lines, build it up. Should be great. Need more chemical plants than that? Maybe. We will see. We will see. Alright, chemical plants. So we're gonna have chemicals going in these. Let's just get rid of some of these other bits too. You are gonna make some carbon. There you go. Only takes 1 second. Needs 2 coal. So if we get that to work for us here. Let's use these here. So we can run through it. Make our lives easier. Sulfuric acid. And here's the coal. Here is some. Here's the coal on the right side. Here, let's take the rest away. What can you do? Enough? Multiple stacks. Mission speed. Fast. Yep, that's plenty. That's making the carbon in 1 second. And then we make the tungsten carbide in 1 second, which needs the carbon, and then tungsten ore, and then also sulfuric acid. Okay. And do some, I think that. Take this out. Put it on a belt. Also need to bring over tungsten ore. On a belt. Could put that one higher, that would be fine. And then use these. We can be carbide. Get that from the top, that's also fine. We can with that. Eventually in with these. Make that go to there. And this also needs the sulfuric acid. We take this here. And then be able to walk through option here. And pipes. And go. Power for everybody here. And then another long hand here to get the carbide out. And actually put on a belt here. Would be wise. There's that. Takes care of that part. This needed the tungsten ore and molten plate in molten iron. The foundries here. This is the iron one. Some ore and foundries. We'll just put down some of them here. plenty. You're making tungsten plates. Oh. This is the molten iron one. Cross over like that. And then more be able to walk through it. Options here. We're going to expand any of these that we need just to make more stuff as we need it. And you also need the ore. 4 per 10 seconds. It's kind of fine. Send this bit this way. Good enough. Good enough. And that makes these. Which are then taken out and put on a belt. Brilliant, I know. Okay. And then, once we have both of these, and send those. We can honestly just put these on one belt. Be fine. Both of those and molten copper in another line of foundries. All right. Another line of foundries. Disappear. Let's place a bunch of stuff down and get rid of all this. We just... Go away, garbage. You don't exist. I just want to clean it up. Clean up our mistakes. That's the motto of what we're doing right now. Don't want to look at this anymore. Everything's fine. Everything didn't explode. They'll just have robots pick up all the bits here. That's the perfect plan. I guess robots from over there will go pick it all up. There you go. That's what we're paying them for. So goodbye, fast belt. You can go live in a box. All right. Here you're making that. Does not remember the orientation I compared to. It's just the putting the stuff in. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. For future purposes, we could probably just have this be a fast and slow. Tungsten carbide needs more, so that can be on the inner lane. It's gonna be in this lane. And then these can be here. That's also fine. Alright. Put the stuff in to make this. Take the stuff in for this. And again, this should be perfectly acceptable. We also need the molten copper, which now has its time to shine here. This. Line it up in such a way that it goes to each of these correctly. Oh, because this is a good spot to use some cliff explosives. What we made them for? We definitely want to send all the kinds of things we can make here back. And then this outputs the metallurgic science packs, which we're going to put into a box for right now. Refiner chest. We can even send it all the way to the other spot with robots. It's not even a bad idea. This is it connected. Alright. Add another report here. Now it is connected. Okay. So each of these are making a good amount of the metallurgic science packs. Can the other ones keep up with the amount it's requesting? These are going. Currently going. These are making them. Looks to be roughly keeping up. Carbon seems to be doing fine too. The ore is getting taken slowly, surely. Yeah. Looks like it's probably fine. Didn't make any attempts at the amount required for any of these. Looks like we could have more of these going. Just by the amount that these are backing up. They're actually all being used. I think we will. Why not? Why not? Double it? Roughly? We'll at least keep it all busy here. I'm here for it. Okay. Rotate, 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 rotate. Could also use, like, blueprints and stuff for all this. That's fine. Don't need that much. Okay, the second hole here. And that. Here comes the ore. Kind of ore. The molten piece. I guess the other question would be, do we still have enough molten everything going? Because that could also be one of the limitations. For sure. That up. Pull that up. So much to miss that one in there. My goodness. Okay. Alright, it's looking like the molten copper is not quite up to the task here now. Adding this many more guys in here. Just need to get more molten copper going. Molten iron doing okay? Seems to me. And all of this is all just connected to everything, so it's all good. Let's make more molten copper, guys. Doing something over here? What are you making? You're just over here making molten iron. Alright. Like, not enough that's a problem for these to take it out. So if we add a... If we take the lava, do this, on the other side have it be making more molten copper. The lava is not going to be connected to this now. Just get over. Same idea. Okay. You are making, specifically, molten copper from lava. Regular rotate. Stuff it this way, stuff in this way. And call this up to a lava source. Just the same one. Could have the lava source on the outside here. Would also be an option. So I can't walk down this way. Not exactly what I want. But it can't be in and then out here too. Ah. We'll just put it further over here. Lava, lava. Hook it up to here. Now this all has lava. Once we plug in the actual bits here. Could do this off of one lava, but then there wouldn't be a spot in the middle for the calcite. So definitely something. Just needs to all hook together here. Maybe a new one that's taken the stone out. Or two, if that's really necessary. Quickly now. And this will be on this side here. I'll hook over here to go to here. It's all on this side still. So what I want to do for this current situation is have it on the inside of this belt. I can just leave. And then we got plenty of the bolt conservers here that can definitely get rid of all this stone. Getting rid of all the stone is definitely part of the battle here. This much for this much is taking care of it. We also have just a heap of stone bricks being made in the rest of the base. So, that's also something to consider. We need to connect this molten copper up to the rest of the molten copper. That is currently over here somewhere. Molten copper line. This is the molten copper line. So up through there, around through here. And let's just go down and connect it to like here or something. Make it work. Alright. And here. And here. Just that way. Power line here, power line there. Oh, that's still backward. Alright. And then the molten copper will flow. Kind of this way. That's why this needs to be this. I have space for everything. None of these can be inside here, realistically. Alright. Molten copper outflow. These ones. You actually remember there's molten copper coming out of here. That's also important. Alright. And here. And here. Here. And here. Alright. Molten copper. Coming out. It's getting all used up really quickly here. It's already gone again. So it should be flowing all through here. And up here, empty. It's filling, not enough. It's only like getting half as much as it needs. Oh boy. Yeah, it's doing slightly better. Nope, it's not making enough. Yeah, we could do with more copper. Alright, good to know. So it uses quite a bit of the molten copper in just the last step there, doesn't it? 200 for each. Or this one only uses 10 molten iron. Yeah. Expansion time. We're getting a lot of stone output in here. Is it enough? It's not enough. Okay. Stone removal systems. Half of a fast belt. Not even close to enough to deal with this. The inserters are doing their job, getting out plenty. It's just the belt itself is stopping us from running enough of these at the same time. That would instantly give us this much more copper if we could get these stone out of here. Just need multiple different lines of stone chucking into lava. And we don't have this area yet. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay. This wouldn't be solved by just upgrading this to the express belt either. It's almost half the speed it needs to be. They just put it on both sides. That would also interfere with the iron sometimes. The amount of stone this makes is concerning, obviously. It's just flickering. Alright. So if we were to take the top 3 here, turn them around. We need to deal with this worm that's over here. Oh, there it is. Small demolisher. Alright, give me what I need. And robots crew. And guns guy. Ammo for everybody. There you go. Perfect. It exploded. Just what I wanted. And now we have access to the rest of this lava here. Problem solved. It only destroyed 16 turrets, just full of ammo. And robots. Boo. Pulling up my construction bots. Hate that for me. Anyways, put this ammo and stuff back. There you go. Yeah, blew up a bunch of the ammo too, which is obviously unfortunate. It is what it is. Alright. Send this up here. Explosive. Send this up here where it can get removed. Alright. So half of it's going that way, half of it's going that way. It's getting mostly dealt with. It's at least better than it previously was. It's still not quite enough to get all the stone out all the time here. Probably if we upgraded to a express build, it would be enough. It's at least better though. Getting rid of most of the stone. And it looks like the copper line at least mostly has some copper in it. I'm gonna count that as a win. Alright. How's everything going up here now? It is not making sufficient all of these now that actually has all the copper at once. So that means we need to potentially expand in these regards. A lot, too. My goodness. Huh. Well, that is something we could do. Do we need to, though? Let's make in a good amount of stuff. How many more of this would we need? I was waiting for carbon here. Done? Done. Let's use multiple carbon. It doesn't. Done. It's faster. It's a 1 second recipe. That's a 1 second recipe. I think we'll just keep going. Let's try its best. Alright. So what are we thinking? Like, double it? Double everything? It's not the worst idea. Why not? We're gonna need some more foundries here. This. Copy that. Put it there. Bring on the molten bit for this. And inserters. Inserters. Just the whole thing. Scalable-ish. And the insert pipes. And the power poles. Let's double the amount of that. Now, double the amount of this. We're kind of going to run into space issues with this lava here. For the most part, it's okay. Need more chemical plants. I will make more chemical plants. And such. Is there anything we can do about this lava being right here in the way? We could have it go around in a fashion, I suppose. There's definitely a situation where just a full line of pipes wouldn't even be too silly. We have a long head inserter. These out from here. This we can just go down back around here. That is also lava. Really? Really now? Well, it's gonna go down to here. It's gonna go to here. It's gonna be perfect. Inserters. Inserters. Belts and belts. All the stuff. And then I think we're just gonna make just to keep it moving better. Like 2 more chemical plants here or something. Just get this all going how we want it. Keep the speed up high enough. Making more carbon. Do we need to run through all these things? No. That's how we have it set up, though. So, there it is. Underground there. Got that. This. Middle. What are we doing on coal usage, too? Be something to look at. Looks like it's still fine. Okay. We're gonna go from this direction now. Which doesn't quite work because of that. That there. And then carbon out this way. Let's make sure all these are working. You're not complaining anymore that they don't have enough. Looking good. Okay. So with that, it's still like a situation where we need the 3 tungsten carbide to the 2 of these. This is definitely not enough yet. Let's get into here. Let's turn that one on. Some of it's getting past to get to this one, so it's almost enough. It's basically fine. As more of these turn on, more of this is used. Let's turn more of these on. Yeah, that's about right. Now we can really see this going here. Look at that. It's filling up on metallurgic science packs. You'll have to see it. Okay. And how's power doing? How's power doing? Power's doing... It could be better. Okay. So, what we're going to do about that is clear out some space for more power generation here. I love getting rid of the cliffs. That's what victory feels like. Do we have enough steam? Currently, still yeah. Still doing okay. We need more steam turbines though. Let's make a good number more of those. I'll get us set up here. Missing copper, essentially. Let's go to the copper box so we can make a bunch of these. Copper. You don't have a copper box? So we're making some copper. There's wire. There's also more wire. There's a copper box. Now we're missing iron. Some more of that. Go to the iron box. Make some more of those. That's what, 15? Yeah, about that many would be good. Go into the gears box. Oh, what's getting hit? Something over here? It's fine. That should get repaired. In theory. In hope. Alright. This is the steam connection here also. It's connected to all the other bits of steam. So just need to set that up for another nice, perfect setup over here. It's just steam in the middle. So this is great. And just enough space for it to be steam. Through here, over to here. It's just a pipe up this way, ready to get covered in steam turbines with fantastic power poles. You wouldn't believe. Going up this way. Make more. Making 10 more. As many as we said. Alright. So that'll help a little bit. No input fluid, you say. We're out of sulfuric acid. Oh, we need more pump jacks for more sulfuric acid. Halt that for now. We need to get more stuff going here. There's no sulfuric acid, so there's no power, so there's no sulfuric acid. We've entered another death spiral here. It's more of a power death spiral currently. Alright. And we'll connect these over to themselves. To here. To power. To this. Okay. Power for you. Barely chugging along. Alright. A little bit more makes a little bit more, makes a little bit more. Using all the power. Keep the steam turbines. How can we quick start this? Turn off the power poles that go up to here. Then that will turn off. We won't be using quite as much supplies. How's that going? It's not really going, is it? Making some, and some of it's getting to here. So get some sulfuric acid to make some steam eventually. I think it's currently being powered by the solar power, which doesn't do anything at night. So that'll come back, and then there's gonna be solar panel power. That's gonna be great. All right. Where can we put more pump jacks? It's either this or just the power in general we didn't have enough. So let's just cover our bases here. Any more of these we need? A couple. Let's put the steam guys here. We can fix this. We can fix this. Just needs to get enough sulfuric acid trickling in from the solar powered portion of this. It's also trying to still do everything else with the solar power. Here, we got 2 more solar panels we can put down. That'll help. Once it makes some steam, it can power these, which can power the pump jacks. Which steam guys do we have? This is steam condensation into water, which is not what we need. This has 941 sulfuric acid. This has 906. So once the solar panels power the pump jacks enough to get this up to 1,000, it'll make some steam. And then the steam will make power, and then it'll work, right? Is everything gonna be fine? In a little bit here. Oh. There is a splurge of sulfuric acid. Alright. Come on, you can do it. Adding all these extra machines was definitely obviously going to take more power. Should have seen this coming. Should have seen this coming. Just one more chunk. Now it needs to go through the acid neutralization at slow speed. Once this makes some steam, everything should be fine, right? This isn't even connected to anything. Go here, here. You can be powered. Keep pumping. You know you want to. You can also just use a lot of just regular pipes. It's also fine. Around here, connect you. This one can go to here. Everybody's out of power. Right. Steam get made yet? How you doing? You have 900 sulfuric acid. You are 17% of the way to making some steam. Awesome. Well, when you make that steam, let's continue to have this do as much as it can here. Also, the robots are going to be taking all the power too. That's also something. You got a lot of things to consider. Got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more spots here. My goodness. Here comes the robots with more stuff for us. Thanks. Now you're gonna go use up all the power, aren't you? Well, that should be fine for that. Let's set up the rest of these steam. That's for when the electricity works back again. Here and here. How we doing? How we doing? We're 37% of the way done with this. Come on, come on. 38%. We're getting more sulfuric acid than anything. This one's also started at 7%. This one is at 33% of making some steam. It's out of power again. Alright. We got this water. We could try to boil the water. It's nice that there's nothing that attacks us while the power grid is down here. Does that be a problem? Keep it going. 41%. 36%. 10%. So you just need to get this done. Could make more solar panels while we wait. That could help slightly. Unless it just keeps on sending more robots out to do things. Solar panel! Thank you, robots, for bringing us more things. You're using all the power to charge yourselves. This is what the solar panels are for. Luckily, we have full speed of handcrafting. Electricity is no, currently. Solar panels are doing that much. Doing their best. Alright. Just needs to make the steam, and then it should be okay, right? How's it doing? You see from here? No power. Electricity is no. Can't look inside of it from here. The day-night cycle is very quick here, too. So that's also something. Also, the solar panels get bonus during the day. That's how much closer we are to the sun and everything. So in theory, this is helping. Then we're going to stop making things so the robots stop recharging. Once we get this back under control here. There's 10 more solar panels. Oh boy. Kinda also don't need all those pump jacks now, do we? It's at 81%. It's also ready to do another one. So once this powers everything, it's gonna be instantaneously making another set of steam. It's gonna be great. 54%, 81%. Once this steam gets in here, it's gonna turbocharge these two, get that done, get the next one of this done. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be great. 93, 94. Oh yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. 96%. Becomes nighttime again, all the power turns off. Yes. But it doesn't last long. It's gonna be back soon. That'll finish the acid neutralization and turn everything back on. 98. 99. Here comes steam, which powers up, makes more steam, makes more steam, makes more steam. And now we have enough steam, and everything's going, and everything's great, and everything's working again. All right. Well, we're going to add even more power here so we can replug in the other bits. Now everything's going again. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Alright. We need one more than that. And just stop. We can make the gears and pipes here. Alright. We're just missing some copper. Robots will bring me some copper. Make one more. Some of this iron back. Oh, not those. Oh no. Where did they go? Yeah, put in here and then put back in my inventory. Okay, that's fine. Alright. You also need to check to make sure enough steam is being made to satisfy what we're trying to do here. Okay. Steam turbines. That stuff over here that's kind of in the way of making more steam turbines here. Got one more. Perfect. Then power pole, power pole. Everything's good. These are all connected. Options much higher than it was before. Do we need more steam makers? Not currently. If we hook... Oh, this all got hooked in together. once we put those power poles there. So this is all working. Alright, it's fine. Just only hooked to here. That also turned off all the mines when we unplugged all that, so that also helped a little bit. So that's nice. Okay. How's the coal doing? Coal's flowing. Yeah, it's perfect. Alright. This is probably fine. This is probably fine. Steam's being made. Steam's getting used. Everything's back under control again. Okay. So yeah. And that's working. We have this metallurgic science pack producer here. Yeah, this one here too. Which also has like 2,000 in it. I'm gonna send this up to here. We're gonna just have both of them be provider chests. And a requester chest, like, down here by the rocket or something. Alright. Well, yeah. We could probably get a pretty decent amount of this sent back on our next trip. That'll be good. All this is also not necessary right here. Have some ore. There you go. Alright. So we're making the science. We also want to send back a variety of other things. Let's get those produced and have them be heading towards the rocket. So we can start sending things into space. Next time. Goodbye.